What up, everybody? This your big homie back at you again with another one. TLT Motorsports representing. We back in here, part two. We got the Ice Bear Mad Dog, the 150 that we gonna be rebuilding. We got it cheap off Marketplace about a week or so ago, and we gonna tear into this thing. We introduced it on the first video, and this video right here, we've been working behind the scenes. I already got an engine already that I took apart that I had before, a long case. I took it apart, completely stripped it down. We're going to be putting all new parts on here. We got new transmission bearings. We got all new gaskets, seals, and everything going around this motor. And we got a big bore kit for it already. I cleaned it, put it in a vapor honey. I painted the whole engine and everything. So now we're going to get this ready to reassemble. And we got the bike here that we still got the engine in the bike, but we're going to be taking the engine out of this bike and we'll be installing this new engine in. But first, we're going to get going on removing this engine, seeing what can be used off of it. It's a complete engine. It ran. It had a big bore kit on it already. It was new. The guy could never really get it to run the way he needed to because he put a high compression piston in it. So it was hard to start, almost impossible to start. Every now and then you get it started, but you had to put a jump box on it, and then you had to put a battery charger, and that's pushing too many volts just to get it to spin over faster to go. But we're going to change all that. Like I said, I could have used that engine. I could have did whatever to that engine, but I had a couple laying around already, and I wanted to do a complete build. I want to go from start to finish. So what I did was took this motor, took it all apart. I got the crank. I got everything ready to be reassembled. Just clean all the gaskets. Clean all of the everything here. And we're going to get everything up and ready to start reassembling. This is part two of the project build. I'm still looking for a project name. Hey, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to the channel. And turn on post notifications so you won't miss an episode of this build and all the other builds that's to come for this year and for here on out. We love the fact that we can have fun. We do our own thing. We don't push no time clocks. We just do what we gotta do and we have fun doing it. It's not working when you do what you love every day. I do what I love every single day and I go hard with it. That's why I want to start bringing this stuff to the channel. I want to start bringing this stuff for everybody to see what I love to do and how I get done. So we're going to get going with this soon. We're going to strip this all the way down, because we're going to powder coat the frame and we're going to powder coat the wheels. We're going to do everything to this one. So we're going to get started on it right now. So like I said, we got the all new engine that we're going to be putting together. I'm going to take the sander and just sand everything down, get the clean. I got all new gaskets. I got all new seals for the transmission and engine gaskets, all new bearings. We're going to be putting all that in. We're going to have a smooth ride. We're not trying to build nothing fast. I almost want to go stock 150 with just a few upgrades, like I got the Nibby intake. I'll be putting the Nibby carb on. We'll be putting the fuel pump, and we installing the A12 cam in here, and we're gonna play with the variator and the clutches and all that stuff to get it to run pretty good. So I don't really want to do nothing that's gonna alter the way it rides. I don't want to go 80, 90 miles an hour. I just want to travel at 55, 60 miles an hour to be able to keep up with traffic, to be able to move out the way if I need to. So this is going to be a fun build. I know y'all might be looking for extreme and all that, but I'm going to show you how a precise, thorough build is done. And you're not trying to break the bank. This is a budget build. I got it off Marketplace for $300. And, you know, I want to do an all-out build, but I want to do it modestly. I don't want to build nothing crazy. I just want to do something nice and subtle and it's gonna be a showstopper. It's gonna turn heads, and we're gonna love that. So, without further ado, let's start taking this bike apart, though. So we're gonna start the disassembly process. We're gonna remove the engine. So we're gonna start off by removing the exhaust. We're gonna move the gas tank. We're gonna get it jacked up in the air. We're gonna pull the rear wheel off, disconnect everything, carbon everything. We're gonna pull the engine out, and then we're gonna finish stripping everything else down because we're gonna send it out to get powder coated within the next week or so. So we're gonna get going on this right now. They did what they could do, and the result shows. So we're gonna have a little fun getting this thing all taken apart. So let's get it. So we're gonna get the plastics taken off because we can't really get the exhaust off. We got the plastics in the way of the exhaust bolt. So we're gonna get this and it's gonna be nice. But I want to get it done before the spring and the summer hit. We want to ride. We're gonna be at the track. Pull up at the track. I just like to have fun, man. I just like riding, cruising. I don't feel like doing all the extreme stuff and extreme build and, something that can't really ride. I want to have something to ride and have some fun with. So this is the perfect build. I love the Maddogs. I love the Maddogs. I like the way they ride, how they sit low, and that's why of course it's a China clone, and you got your diehard like Honda Ruckus people who don't like it because first off, in order to get a Ruckus to look like a Mad Dog stretched the way they want it, you got to spend so much money, and the Mad Dog already come like that. It already come stretched and ready to go already. So I think deep down the Honda guys, the real true Honda people, they kind of like envious of that stuff. Like you could buy a Mad Dog 150, from, offline for $2,000, $18.99, depending if you got a seller dealer license, you get it for cheaper. I get stuff cheaper. So I could have bought a new one, but what's the fun in that? I mean, I done bought new ones. I got the new blue right there. I buy new ones. Yeah. It's just time to do new things for the channel and new things. We're heading in a different direction in life. I want to do the social media thing, but I don't want to do what everybody else is doing, the whole trendy, trying to, fit in and, do what everybody else is doing. This is just something that I love to do. And, I just wanted to play it in the way that, my vision, what I bring to the table and what I was produce. So it's all going to be fun. That's why I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share to the channel. That way you can see the things that I'm doing and how much fun we gonna have. It's the summertime. We got the new shop open. It's like in a prime location. So we're gonna try to do like bike nights and all that good stuff and have a lot of fun. Hey man, they stuffed this carburetor in there. It wasn't supposed to be on there like that. Boy, these people, man, I swear. What they do. Got the cable too short, the throttle cable too short, stretching it. We're gonna get all this straight. We're gonna get all this straight. So we got the tank. We got the plastics, the underplastic removed. So we got the engine pretty much unhooked. So we about to go ahead and pull the engine out. We're gonna finish stripping her down, get her ready for powder coat. So we got the engine out of it. Last time to look and see what we got. We're gonna move her head. We're gonna finish stripping this thing down. We're gonna get it all out the powder coat. We'll get the wheels. I gotta take the wheels off and the tires off, the rims, so we can get all that done. But we rolling, now we rolling. We'll tear this engine down. See what it all got in it. I mean, I don't really need nothing. I got everything for it. For the new engine, I got the cam, the A12 cam. I'm gonna try to go away with this hub because it ain't got no rear brakes. It wasn't nothing but front brakes. So we're gonna either have to put a disc on here or we're gonna have to put the drone setup back on it. So we're gonna get all that figured out. Right now, this is the engine that came out. We're gonna tear it apart, see what we got, and we're gonna keep moving. Now that I got the engine out, trying to finish stripping it down, get it ready for powder coat. You're gonna get it reassembled back up soon. Check out episode 3, where we do the engine build, and we send this out to powder coat, and we get ready to get it back. And episode 4 and 5, we'll be putting it back together and getting it ready. So stay tuned.
Would you? Yeah. I mean, we spend $9.99 on Spotify, but hearing my stomach rumbling, not worth a dime.